G'day everyone, JoeRilla again, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. Um, this is the second intro that I have recorded, because the first one was quite a long clip, and for some strange reason my computer likes to cut off the first 10 seconds of audio of the first clip I record for each day. I don't understand why, but anyways, I'm going to cut to the rest of that original clip now, and hope you enjoy the episode. As you probably noticed, I've got some upgrades on me. I have been very busy. Excuse me. Done a fair bit of work around here off camera. Biggest job is in here so far. Yeah, that took some time. Down there, what that cobblestone layer is Y level 42. Under there, oh excuse me, the frog's back in the throat. Under there is the beginnings of the slime farm, and I know it works because there's slime in there. Well, not a slime chunk. That's what I mean by what it works. But that's, as I said, not what we're doing today. Before we get into that, I'll just show you what else I've been up to. Just up in here. You probably already can guess what it is, but yep, got this. Looks very out of place, but you know, work with what you can. I've been busy doing that. This is the one I'm most happy with. Oh yeah, almost perfect. And then, you know, bits and pieces here. That's not too bad. That's good. That's pretty good. Not unhappy with that or that. So yeah, I'm not complaining about that. So what we're going to do is head down underneath the shed. Excuse me, I've put the carpet on top. You probably didn't notice, but I went and did that. I've also flattened this out for something later. But in there is the focus for today. I'm just going to quickly grab these. For a starting farm, whoops, oh, bugger. Anyway, that's alright. It's coming out soon anyway. For a starting pumpkin or melon farm, this diagonal setup is probably the best. I've got 2 stacks of pumpkin in a matter of like 3 hours. It's ridiculous. Anyway, oh yeah, I got a pig. I don't want to do anything with it. I just got a pig. I don't know. I think it's a cute animal. This sheep here, I'm not joking, has had his head stuck in the wall basically since I put them in there. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them, but yeah, I sorted all this lot out. Well, when I say sorted out, cows and sheep are separated. See what I mean by the pumpkin? Look, just shot up again. It's insane. But anyway, that again, not the focus for today. I'm glad I put this button here because there is always a sheep in front of that one. Heading down here. Well, whoops. So in here is going to be a bunch of different redstone farms, and what? Hang on. I did not think this through. This is going to be a noisy video. What we're going to start out with is going to start in the bottom. I've already sort of cleared out the path that it's all going to take. We're going to have wheat. This will be beetroot, but I don't have any beetroot seeds, so that's going to be wheat as well. And then spuds and carrots. And then that's all going to be on a button system that will, you know, flush it all away. And then down and around, and what am I doing? Oh, this way. Down and around, and then through drop-evaders up into here. And there'll be chests there. Hang on, let me sort out this volume. That. Where is it? That. And that. That's a bit more bearable. This is going to be a glass floor, so we can walk over. I might not get to doing the aesthetics of this today, but you never know, I might. Today's mostly about the farm function. I've got most of what I need. In each wall is going to be a sugarcane thing. Also, I'm going to have I think, cocoa beans, netherwort, or probably the other way around. And then over here, melons and pumpkins. It's not going to be they're not going to be full-on farms, but they're going to be good enough for the time being, or probably more than good enough. So, without too much more mucking around, I'm going to get what I need and get started down here first. Okay, so I've got a couple of the basics in already. So this line of blocks here, just in front of this dirt, is going to be walled off. Excuse me. It's going to be walled off, so you won't be able to see these pistons. And what they're going to do is they're going to extend, and behind here is going to be a water source. That's then going to flush down into there, along here, into this hopper, and then into the droppervator. Now the droppervator system I won't show you on camera because it's going to be, I might do one, but it's the exact same system I used in the spider farm. And it's going to be one on each side, going up into those chests. So what we're going to do now is rig up the actual firing system. Well, firing, activation, whatever you want to call it. I need some of these, and my inventory is full. So what I might do first is get these actually, and that, don't need any of it. But I will need these just to keep the water on the straight and narrow. Might just do most of them now. This is part of the aesthetics as well, because it's going to be sort of like a nature themed type of deal. Might actually change this. Excuse me. Change this out to what I've got at the other end, because below those granite blocks there is a sticky piston. So I'm going to do the same thing here, because I think it's just going to work a bit better because of spacing. Where are they? There they are. So sticky piston. Yeah, I've got that right. That's right. And I'll probably use just dark oak. One there. And one there. So we're going to have it activated, and it's going to be a button on a pulse extender. So same story as the crusher from the spider farm as well. So there's a lot of repeated circuits here, but this is the space I've cleared out for some of the circuitry. And it's going to be a button on the wall right there. Reason being it's at the complete other end of the room is because when you walk in here, the plan is to have this as a glass floor in the middle. Just this middle row of 3 here. So you'll be able to walk along, and obviously you can't really see a hell of a lot now, but once this is glass, you'll be able to see, oh yeah, they do or don't need harvesting, and if they do, click button. Also, because you'll be in here harvesting other stuff as well, so just makes sense to have it over here. And also, there's way too much already going on at that end. So we will. Just trying to think of where I'm going to begin. I might sort of work backwards with this one. So we'll dig in the back here, down to here. Hang on, let me just give me 2 secs to clear out what I need to clear out. Alright, so I've made spaces for the water source blocks. Now I just need to invert these signals here, and then we need to dig our way up to the top here. Both up to the top, and also extend these signals down here. But we can get to that in a minute. So we dig up to, see, that's where we got to be, up there. So getting ourselves up there isn't so much the issue, it's getting the redstone up, well, down. It's going to be a downward signal. Up's a little bit easier to work with, but it's no drama. Alright, so let me grab some blocks. So first off, as I said, we're going to be working sort of backwards here. So if I just quickly dig out this, yep, that's perfect. And now what I can do is, hang on 2 secs. Excuse me. Yeah, I had to cough quite violently. Yeah, most of me family's getting sick. Wife and kids, yeah, all getting it. So not the best, but you know, what do you do? Okay, so now we need to. I'm probably going to waste a couple of repeaters here, but one there, one there. Where's me dust? Here it is. 1, 2, and then I'm going to dig just so these circuits don't cross. I'm going to dig down. Not that. That, and then this won't be crossing any wires, and then that needs to go down to the other end, but we'll worry about that soon. I'll just dig it. The hell noise was that? God, that sounded, Jesus. Anyway, oh wow, look what I've got myself into. Hey, that's fine to do. Okay, so we'll just, yep, that'll work. So we'll just give a quick test, just make sure I've done this correctly. And of course I don't have a, I'll just use this to make a wooden button. I'll use a stone one later, but just make sure. Sounds right to me. Alright, so that's okay. We'll lose that. Now for the pulse extender, now we're going to have to relocate the torches. I'm a little bit paranoid, so yeah, I waste a lot of wood on torches. I need probably half of them. Actually, probably not even that. Maybe I'll use 6. That's probably a bit more. Now that can go. That's fine. And now just trying to memory how I did this. What was it? It was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Dust, 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 dust. Okay, so that'd work for testing, but not for the input, so that's going to have to be moved. Which I think is fine still, because if I want to grab these, that'll work. The input will just have to be... hang on. No. That's not going to work. Give me a sec. Okay, so quick orientation change, and yeah, I'm just going to have to live with just the 4. It's fine. It doesn't really matter too much. So that there. Nope, not that there. That would usually go going here. Actually, no, yes, there would be, because... yeah. Not that. That. You can tell this episode wasn't planned out as well as the last one. Okay, so fairly easy. Where's the repeaters? There. So that, and then dust there, and just for the test, the button can go there. So that'll be obviously on that wall, but that'll be powered because of that block. Okay, so here we are at the other end now, and same process. We're just going to invert these signals, 1 and 2, and then as we did previously, just work backwards. So I don't have enough headroom, and I'm pretty sure. Oh no, we're good. Don't want to spend too much more time on these, but Must be daytime, I can hear the skeleton. Yeah, okay, now we'll just run our redstone wire down here. Oopsies. I'll probably need it anyway. Run this wire down here. I know I'm going to need repeaters. So I'm probably just going to chuck in a couple now. It doesn't matter how far away they are from anything else, but that should work. So let me just pop on out and test to see to make sure all 4 are firing. Perfect. Okay, so I've fixed up the farms down here. The spacing's right. This isn't ideal, but hey, what do you do? So these farms are ready to go. I can plant them when I want. I might even do that soon just to try it out, make sure all the items get flushed properly. But also what I've been doing in my vain attempt to get a nether wart farm going, I figured out that wasn't working. I made myself a cocoa bean farm. That's got to stay like that. Pretty much just, yeah, line of redstone underneath, repeaters after each one to pull the signal through, set to 2 ticks, and then you get that nice little Mexican wave effect, and then you just run around and collect your drops, and then as you go. Next up, I don't know yet, probably nether wart farm in that wall there. I'll get to that soon, and I know I said earlier this episode I might get to the aesthetics of the room. I'm not going to. I've just seen how much footage I've recorded, and yeah, I'm not going to have time to do it this episode, but next episode, for sure, that's what we're doing, because I think this is going to be a pretty cool little room when it's done. So I'm going to get started on what will be the nether wart farm, and I'll get back to you soon. Alright, that took a bit less time than I thought it would. Nether wart farm is in place. I don't actually have any nether wart to put in it, but you get the idea. So I've just left this exposed just so you can see the circuitry. It's not very difficult, so this is going to be hidden. So when I actually dress this up, so this is going to have a frame on it. You're not going to be able to see any of this, and you're not going to be able to see any of this. So double inversion for this end, regular piston, trace it backwards, repeater, 2 dust, button. That just shakes the whole thing. It's just minimalistic on the resources. Alright, nether wart done. Everything's done. All that done. Next is pumpkins and melons. It's not the most efficient design. I've designed it just to make do with the space that I've got. Also, I just so happen to have built it over the existing water stream. So the drops will go into there. It's a convenient little bonus there. But here's the wiring for it. It's easy as just button on the wall, down it goes, wires, repeaters, easy. Whoa, whoops! Didn't mean to do that. Let's just fix that quickly. That was a bit embarrassing. Okay. As with these ones down here, that as you can see I've put in, you'd go past to check them and then just get them pushed down. Really straightforward. Also, I've started to dig out what will be the fully automatic sugarcane farm. So before I do that though, I'm just going to cover this up. I just left it uncovered just to show you. And since this is ready to go, almost fully, may as well just give it a quick harvest just to see it in action. So it takes 20 cocoa beans to fill this up fully. And let's see what we end up with. And obviously, oh bugger. Hang on. Put that back. Let's see. all I'd need is some sort of automated collection system, which obviously wouldn't work here because I've got all that stuff too close together. But if I had just a cocoa bean farm, that with an automated collection system would be pretty sweet. Anyway, I'm going to cover this up as I said, and then I'll get back to you when I start on this thing over here. Alright, so what we're going to have here is quite literally one of the most basic, fully automatic farms. So, oh hang on, I've missed a step. Wow, great start. So there's got to be water down here. Oh my god, let me get some water in here before I continue. Right, now we got the water in. Now we put the cobble over the top. Alright. So this is just the base layout. Very straightforward. And then let me just... oh god. I really need to learn to get more organised when recording, eh? Must be night time. Anyway. I'm 99% sure this works. Yeah, it does, thought so. We'll just get them in. Now, next up, some pistons. Regular pistons, don't need to be sticky, not unless you recess them one and then put like a fascia block on them, which really is, you know, more for show, but that's if you got a hell of a lot of slime to play with, which I don't yet. So for now this will do. And then from here, I still need to get behind there, don't I? That's okay. Just quickly duck in behind here. And then we will need... oh, this might be tricky. But, of course. This just keeps getting better and better, don't it? Mobs all up in here, aren't we? Oh, bloody hell. Right, let me just patch this up off camera. Alright, now we have some headroom. Alright, so get some blocks and one line of one line of blocks behind the pistons. And then I'm going to need to hop up there one way or another. Just get rid of that for a moment. And then from here, we're going to need to get these things, the old observer, and a full line of those. And then I'm going to get rid of these torches, and then a line of redstone just so the pistons update. So, like so. Yeah, we got mobs in here, so there we go. And now I can't get out, of course. Oh, wow. This is why things take so long. Anyway, hop out of there and then replace this with the appropriate item. And with exception to the collection system, that's basically done. So what happens if you're unaware is this grows to 1 there, nothing happens, grows to 2, boom, piston fires and then shoots out the sugarcane down and away. I just need to construct now the collection system, which I will start to do in a minute. Alright, so unfortunately I had to swap out the sand for dirt. I do believe personally that the sand looks better, but for our particular collection system, sand is not going to be an option to have above because we're going to use a hopper minecart. underneath, because this area here, this in line with this block here, is all going to be glassed off. So you know, because otherwise you're just going to have sugar canes flying all over the place, and yeah, we don't want that. So very simply, and just going to have a chest down here with, you know, fairly straightforward type of stuff. So just going to dig all this out and place down the, I've got some rails kicking around. Whoops. Let's not break stuff, hey? We don't want to do that. Alright, so just dig out this and place down the rails now. And just dig out a little bit of extra, oh Jesus, dig a little bit of extra space. Just to make room for the chests and what have you. Right, that should work. Okay, so we will have to... Now, normally I'd have all of this as powered rail, but no such luck at this point. I'm not going to do it right at that end, because any powered rails will interact with hoppers and make a mess. And by make a mess I mean lock the hoppers off, so we don't want that. So get those, yep, that's fine. Is that under, yep, that's exactly what I want. And then we will get, we'll have to remove these blocks temporarily. And I'm going to need to go grab me hoppers. Hoppers, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3 of them. And do I have a dropper? Yes. I'm going to need, I didn't bring any quartz with me, did I? I need a comparator, because I need to make another dropper later. That's alright. Just grab that for now, that's okay. Right. So, or do I? 1, 2, yeah, I will, bugger. Because yeah, the chest's going to go here, and then you're going to have... Is that going to... Oh, that's going to interfere with that. I'm going to have to put the wiring on the other side. That's okay. Let me do all that off camera. I'll be back soon. Alright, I got it. A bit of an oversight there with the powered rails. I was bud powering this. So if I had the switch under this one, this obviously bud powers from the block, but if I have it under this one, which is where I've got it now, it just powers the powered rails. The card isn't going to get stuck. It's just going to go backwards and forwards. Now, this is a little bit more of an issue. Well, when I say more of an issue, it's not really, because you just move it and then treat this as you normally would. Before I cover that up and forget again, chuck this thing down. Make sure she goes backwards and forwards as... Oi. Not getting stuck. Very good. So what's going to happen, it's not going to happen obviously before I put the glass in, but once I put the glass in, that's just going to drop, and then this is going to pick it up. So just a test. There she goes. And then here, and there you go. So that's the sugarcane farm. Fully automatic, once I put the glass in, that is, and I won't do that until very last thing. So there's going to be bits of sugarcane everywhere while I'm building, but that's okay, I can live with that. But yeah, that is, as far as I can make out, the functional side done. Yeah, because this works, that works, that'll work, at least I'm pretty sure it will. Do I want to test? Yeah, let's test it out. There you go. Okay, that's good, but why can't I hear the minecart? What's going on with the cart? it's stuck. Oh no, that's fine. That's alright. Very good. Okay, well that's good. I think one thing needs to be tested down there. Just make sure all the drops go in the right place. And I think that'll be the last test. I'm pretty sure that'll be the episode after this. Okay. Very little in the way of stragglers, that's good. And I don't mind there being a few, simply because obviously we've got to come down here to replant anyway, so it doesn't really matter if there's one or two kicking around not been picked up, but the vast majority of it has been, so I'm very happy about that. Where's all the carrots? Where they find their way into it? Oh no. Okay. We got stuff stuck somewhere, do we? Alright, I'm gonna have to look into this. Give me a minute. Okay, so I've resolved the problem. There was a block under here that needed to go, and I needed to put in a water source stream over there just to make sure all the water is going that way. But that should be, and I don't really care that the that's not growing yet. This is just a test out. Actually, one thing I will just fix, just from watching back the footage, I did notice there was some stuff riding along here. I really would prefer if that didn't happen, so we'll this will be replaced later with, I don't know, some different aesthetic block, but whoops, for now we'll just do that. So we get all these slabs down and then hit the button, and just to make sure that nothing rides up there. I mean, it's not the end of the world if it does, but I just want to minimise it. I mean, I've gone to all the effort to put in those water streams, so you know, may as well make sure they're getting used right. Alright, so far so good. Ooh, it's sounding promising. Some diorite. No carrots still, that's not good. Seeds, no wheat. Oh, that's, yeah, because I didn't... Duh, obviously. Okay, so that's... there. Okay, so again, not the end of the world. I'm not unhappy about that. It's a little bit annoying, but... you know, this is not meant to, this is not a perfect system. This is me just working with what I've already got. So let me replant this and then we'll probably wrap it up. Alright, so I thought just to wrap up the episode, we will, on camera, flood this. Shit, I nearly fell off. Oh god, that wouldn't go well. I know I just said I was going to do the whole thing on camera, but I thought it was going to be a bit more exciting to watch. I can only imagine, you know, if this is dull and repetitive for me to do, then I can only imagine what it is to what it's like to watch. So, oops, and I made a mess again. That wouldn't be like me. I'll do the rest of this off camera. I don't know about you, but I think that looks pretty mad. I've peeked in there before and there's some squid in there too, so there's every chance I've just accidentally made a squid farm too. It's gonna get, yeah, see? I think that looks pretty good. There's one more thing I want to check out, but before I say goodbye, I'm just gonna go down here. This is what I call this the maintenance hatch. Just make sure that I can still get down the bottom. And so, oh yeah, look at that. If I want to step out here, I can. Oh yeah, look. It's Squid farm. Quite by accident. Any slimes for me? No. This will probably be a few episodes time, the slime farm. Anyways, that's about it from me for now. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and thank you for watching. Have a good one.